Hello, this is Pam from Down Under Recumbent Trike Ventures. Today we're going to do a video around North Lakes. Got some friends with me today. Got Veronica and Gary, Peter and Georgia,
and the Queen, Miss Molly, in her royal chariot.
We are about to leave Mango Hill East Station. Got the crew going. Are we ready?
Well, someone is excited.
This is Capestone Boulevard.
And as we go around the corner, we're hit with our first big hill.
And that is Lake Capestone over on the left.
The wattle is out in flower at the moment. It's absolutely beautiful.
Okay, Miss Molly has done a wee. She's happy now. Hopefully stop barking.
Lucky for you guys, I've edited out most of the barking. We had to cross the lights here.
And we're at the bakery. I'm going to get something nice to eat. Go at this wide part here.
We're heading through the car park and going to go down and ride beside Lake Capestone. Unfortunately, it's a cloudy day today, so you're not seeing the lake at its prettiest. I did a few shots here of what the lake looks like when it's a nice sunny day. There's a little bit of construction going on here. There's a nice little shelter coming up here, but there were some council workers having their morning tea. So I've included some shots of what it looks like on a nice sunny day.
There's a little yacht out there.
Beautiful wattle, Australia's floral emblem.
Good morning.
You see different things every time you go out, and the last time I was here there was a nice little cormorant sitting on the railings. The lake looks so different on a sunny day.
Not quite sure where the swans are. Last year there was 2 swans and they had 6 cygnets, but they might be on a nest somewhere.
It was so lovely to come up and see the different stages of their growth.
Construction still going on there.
And today we saw 2 pelicans. Peter's just zoomed past me to set up the tripod so he can do a drive-by shot.
Peter is also videoing from PV Media. I encourage you to go and have a look at some of his videos. He's just doing a film of us all riding through. Just come out slowly because I can't see. Okay. We're now heading up towards Lake Halpine. This is the back of Mango Hill.
As I knew the footpath ended up further, it was easier to get off here onto the road. The road's pretty wide here and there's enough room for the cars to pass, so it's pretty safe. Everyone loved this downhill bit, including Miss Molly, who had to give a few excited barks.
Not a lot to see around here, but we're heading towards Lake Halpine.
We had to cross the road here to get to the pathway on the other side. I just love all the synchronised indicator arms.
There's Georgia.
Hello.
And Veronica. There we go.
Hello.
Peter.
Gary?
Just gonna come through.
But I wasn't able to catch them going up the hill.
Okay, I'll go out in the front again. Big beautiful tree. Little ducky! It's cute! Now heading towards Lake Halpine. Very, very pretty lake.
This is Freshwater Drive that we're riding along now.
Sometimes we've seen little red-headed honeyeaters. I'll put a picture of those in there. And further into Lake Halpine, we've seen the little blue fairy wrens, which are very, very pretty.
The smell of the wattle is so beautiful.
You've got like residential on the left and the bushland on the right. Oh, the wattle's out. It's very, very pretty.
We're coming into the back end of Lake Halpine. There's a little pond at the start where a goose lives.
Very pretty here. There's a goose over there. There's a goose sitting on the bank. Very, very peaceful here.
This is a nice little area in here. Here comes Mr. Goose and his harem. He doesn't have any mates, but he's got lots of duck friends. Look at them all, look. And they're walking. Hello, buddy. You're beautiful. I know. Beautiful. He says, you got anything for me to eat? See the turtle? Some of the photos I've included here are ones I've taken on previous visits to the lakes when we lived at North Lakes, but I just thought I would include them just to show you the diversity of the lakes. Today we saw a family of little ducks and their little babies. Because it's such a dull day, the lake is not showing up how it normally looks very beautiful, so I'm going to include some of my other sunny pictures that I've taken of the lake on other visits. These are taken from the edges of the lake. Sometimes I had to walk through the vegetation to get to the edge of the lake and get a different angle, so get from all different areas around the lake. When James and I used to ride through here, we used to stop here and I'd go out and there'd be lots of turtles sunbaking on the logs. I'll put some pictures in, and a couple of cormorants as well. And this is looking towards Mango Hill Station.
Coming behind Mango Hill Station, we're going to head back to Lake Eden now and have some of the spoils that we bought at the bakery.
Coming up to the bridge, we decided to do a little photo shoot of the group. And this is some of the views taken looking out over the lake. We saw a couple of kingfishers on the stump. The lake is very, very pretty. I've also got some of these shots of the swans. We were fortunate enough to be able to watch their growth when they started off with 5 and then they went down to 4 cygnets, and then eventually they lost another one and they had 3. But we were really lucky to be able to go and see them grow in their different stages. This stage here I came to visit and they were all coming out of the water. This is when they were losing all their baby feathers. The mother here, the female, she has a band. She's banded and she came from Robina down the Gold Coast. So this is in where we saw the goose, and you can see they're starting to get their feathers, and this is when they were learning to fly. And that's such a magnificent thing to watch them fly.
James and I used to always say we'd always see something good, and we just saw 2 little kingfishers sitting on that stump. I'm hoping the photo will come out. Going around here on the left.
Very shortly we'll be going up a steep hill, so I'm going to put my gears down and my electrics up.
The beauty of having electrics is you can go up the hill a bit easier. Unfortunately I can't go slow on the hill, otherwise the trailer I'll come to a grinding halt and get myself into all sorts of difficulties. That's the worst one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've done this.
I was just saying I should have grabbed her carrier as she came past. It would have given her a fright.
Now when we go across here, what we're going to do is we're going to cross there, go on the pathway up to the shopping centre, and then at a certain point I'm going to go on the road to cross the intersection. Okay, we're going to cross here in a minute. On the road here. It's probably the worst part we've got to go on here, but it is what we've got to do to cross the light. We can't cross there because I've got barricades in the middle which make it hard for me to get my trike around. Go slow in all these driveways. So we're about to go across the road here into Lake Eden.
When we got here, the footpath was blocked, so we just went across the grass and back onto the pathway around a different way. Everybody around here to use the toilets, but no one wanted to use the toilets, so we did a bit of a U-turn and went back around over the bridge and had a picnic lunch in one of the shelters. This little platform coming up, a lot of people like to come here and watch the swans. They do some funny things sometimes, the swans.
Really tough to very well this year. My daughter, her first day of pregnancy.
I got that.
They're so cute, the little cygnets. One day we came to the lake and just as I was trying to get a photo, Mum came out with the babies and walked across the path. I've also included some of the photos of the other birds and wildlife that we saw around Lake Eden.
In the summertime, the water dragons are out in force. One time, James and I counted 50 on one of our rides, and they like blueberries. So I'll put a couple of photos of them, of us feeding them the blueberries. Give them another one. Yeah, and I got him front on. That's good. One more. You didn't see it? Yes, you did. Cook turkey. We might be able to try and get a group shot out here, like us at the backdrop of the water after. Okay, we've just had a bit of bite to eat at Lake Eden, and we're now going to Lake Melaleuka. The sun's come out a little bit. It's been a cool day today, and you're going to be very good on the way home, aren't you, Miss Molly?
You go over this bridge, it takes you to the far end of the lake, the opposite to where we were before, and this is the views taken looking in that direction. There's some magpie geese here. They're very, very spectacular looking birds, and there's always turtles to see and sometimes eels, and this is when the turtles took over the old swan's nest.
Tired little teddy bear.
We are crossing Finnegan Drive here and we're going to turn left into Townley Drive.
riding through the back streets towards Recumbent Trike, Melaleuka. We used to live around here. When we got butter, we had to live in a rental for 12 months, and we used to go backwards and forwards around North Lake. So I have found a few different bikeways to ride on. The sun has finally come out. It's been a quite cool day, but the sun's out now, so it should be nice at Lake Melaleuka. Through there is the golf, well, it used to be the golf course. Developers did buy it, but I think it's all been stalled. Beautiful gum trees, so straight and so tall. You just sort of see the golf course through there. I love all the trees. There's some little lagoons through there as well.
I just love all the pretty pink flowers on the water.
I thought we'd lost a couple. I looked up, I thought I could see two. Where's the rest? I'm sorry, sometimes I get a bit ahead of myself and I'm cruising along and I forget I'm going too fast.
There have been koala sightings in the trees around here. We didn't see any today, but on a previous occasion up the top of North Lakes, we saw people looking up a tree and we found a koala sitting up the tree. And this is a picture of the one that I saw.
Oh, beautiful trees. Tricky trying to ride and film. One day I ran into a bollard up at Noosa. I was like this, filming out the side and at the river, knocked the chain off.
And didn't I feel stupid that day? Lucky James was able to put the chain back on for me. Of all the coincidences, that little blue car you see, we bought from up there, sold down the Gold Coast, and now someone has bought it back again.
We're nearly at Melaleuka Lakes. Okay, lake number 1.
There's about 4 different areas of water. This is the first one. There's some magpie geese and some swamp hens. And there's a swan coming into land here, and I zoomed it in for you to have a better look at.
Doesn't the wattle smell beautiful?
It does, yeah. It's such a gentle fragrance.
Yes.
Subtle. That's the word it's
Coming up to the second area of water. It's near a little playground here, and the swans like to come in here as well.
Just walk down here, get you a better look. Hard to see through the trees. Some beautiful, beautiful lake areas in North Lakes. There's shag. Different times of the year you see all the water lilies.
This is the third area of water, and behind that on the other side there's another area of water where the swans like to nest. This is such a peaceful place to come to. We used to come here quite often and have a cup of tea here, and we'd have a look over the side and look at the turtles and the eels and the variety of bird life that was flying around. Just a peaceful place to be. Going to end this video here. We did continue on back to Mango Hill East Station where we parked our cars. I'll just show you the beautiful lake, Lake Melaleuka. I'd like to thank you for all coming along today. I hope you enjoyed the video. So if you like my videos, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button and hit the notification button. Thank you.